Let's start our meditation by deepening our breath. Slowing everything down to the now so we can start to feel the inner terrain. Letting the breath contact the spine. Breathing all the way down to the tailbone, visualizing the inside of the body lighting up this pathway as we inhale and fill the entire biofield, body of light, all the way up, drinking the breath to the collarbones and to the top of the head, all the way up to the crown. And then exhaling, washing down the back of the spine, creating a microcosmic orbit, circulating up the front and down the back. Slow, rhythmic, deliberate breathing. You can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth if that feels good. Whichever way, whatever combination serves your body tempo, brings in more life force and releases the waste. This is the purpose and the power of breathing intentionally and deeply. Incorporate the limbs, fingertips and toes. Breathing out to the very ends and edges of your being. And inhaling, pulling it all back to center, finding the space in your heart. Like a balloon that can expand and deflate, squeezing the energy out. Inhale, filling it up in all directions. Feel the front, back, top, down, and all around. The spherical nature of your being, getting in tune with the three hollow spheres of heart, belly, mind. They're all synchronizing through an infinity wave from the top of the head, through the heart to the tailbone, rising and falling like the ocean. These waves of life, this is how we pulsate energy around with the breath, circulating it into the bloodstream, oxygenating and fueling every cell, filling the organs, glands, tissues, functions, and systems. Imagine it, visualize it, see it in your mind on the inside. The brain expanding and pulsating. The belly like a pump inflating and squeezing the organs. The ribs and the lungs filling like wings growing on your back. Even your toes expand and contract with every breath. All the parts and pieces are synchronizing in a dance, a symphony of life. Harmonizing with this rhythm wave, the pulsation of the universe, pulsing through, moving through. Simplifying the practice to bring it back home to the center. The breath is our connection to spirit, inspiration. And from our pillar, we are going to extend past the crown and down through the feet into the earth, simultaneously stretching and expanding the biofield to commune with heaven and earth through our silver cord of light up to the sun and our grounding cord all the way down to the very center, mega grounded with a huge magnet to the crystalline core. The original seeds of life on the earth exist in the crystalline structures, compressed by time into this diamond light. And our heart holographically matches the electromagnetics of the earth, of the multiverse, of our higher self. And we feel the cosmic radiated energies pouring down from the sun, from the heavens, from the star portal. And our roots deepen and plug in to the nutrients and the interweb of Mama Gaia, the consciousness grid on the earth plane that connects all of life, all the living beings and creatures, elementals, plants, trees. We're all communicating through this underground neural network. And let that feel good to belong here, to land and find your home in the center of your being. While we're in these glorious body temples as our vehicle and vessel, we nurture it and nourish it by the nutrients that pour in from the sun and buoyantly rise from the earth. Triple prong grounded, plugged into the crystalline core, to the soul matrix, our reason for being and our purpose for embodying come alive, as well as the codes and the consciousness from the higher realms pour in through the crown like a satellite dish, opening to our family of light, our soul family, quantum family, superstar angels and high council. Call upon this quantum team of masterful players that assist the earth plane, lovingly supporting and guiding you. Tune in to the invisible, beyond the tiny spectrum that our physical senses can detect. Open up to the multiverse, the infinite energies and possibilities that are pouring in. Expand your sight. Activate your extrasensory abilities. Feel the warm glow that surrounds you as this golden nectar continues to seep into every cell and pour down into the nervous system, coating like a honey all of the loose ends, frayed edges, and broken links. It's all being reconnected and recalibrated in this simple meditation process. Sealing in your field, your toroidal force field has an electric blue trim and a vibrant purple film, stepping into a golden bubble of light. Every single being is in their own golden bubble, being sourced and resourced. We are like magnets, electromagnetic. We spin our field to slough off all the interference and influence from the external that does not serve us by spinning on turbo speed, activating the turbines. And as we increase our vibrational tone, we can match and merge with pure source, creator of all that is, higher self. We must increase our holographic spherency to match that of the higher planes, allowing for more soul self to embody. And now that we have set the tone and prepared the body field, we open up to Source Wisdom, receiving the guidance, the information, the wellness, and ask for this quantum healing for all beings. Available in all places, spaces, and times, dimensions, realities. Collapsing it all back to the now moment. Whenever we are hearing and listening to this, we receive. Opening the portals evenly. Clearing and cleansing the energy body matrices, so there's more room and space for the new. Flushing it out, sending it down to be composted, sending it back up and out. Return to sender if it's not yours. Feel what it's like to own your field, sealing it in so only your source energy is present in the moment now. Dropping all the stories, habits, negative programs, and influence from the past. Projection into the future. Fully coherent, radiant, resonant light of the now exists. Let it feel good to allow yourself to buoyantly rise, uplifting and levitating the field. Levity balances the earthly force of gravity. Everything is in perfect harmony. It's like a kite is pulling up from the crown of the head and reaching to the heavens, plugging in to your home, seat of the soul. And we open up this one channel line of communication. Every single being will receive the exact support, loving guidance, and information they need. It comes in smoothly and easily as impulses, feelings, signs, signals, visions, sometimes words, mostly feeling. Open up the feeling tone and the feeling body. Listen deeply so you can interpret into human form the messages that serve your life. Let it feel good to be present with pure source, infinite intelligence. Start swimming in the sea of consciousness as your being continues to elevate, levitate, and expand into this ocean of life. Floating and swimming around in it, bathing and basking in the iridescence and effervescence of your forever essence. All of the grids, templates, and codes are being up-leveled, upgraded as we speak, beyond name and form. They are being recharged, rejuvenated, reset. Releasing the blockages, the stuckness, congestion. Releasing, letting go of the imbalances, the parts and pieces that have gone offline. It's all being rearranged within the hologram to downstep into the physical body. Retrain the mental, emotional, psycho-spiritual levels and receive the grace and ease, bliss state, higher wisdom, letting it feel good to be here in the body, in the now, in the breath, the fullness of your being. Coming back to wholeness. Keep breathing into all the spaces, places, and times, nooks and crannies, forwards and backwards. Send more love and light back into the younger self. Send more light and love forward to future self. All of time is like a fabric and web of existence that exists simultaneously in the now. We're going to go in and create a cohesive, reparative web, a new sheath over the timelines to heal past, future, presents evenly. Golden light filaments, threads of quantum transfiguration will weave in and out of the timelines, so anything from the past can be healed in the now, upgrading and activating the DNA, as well as releasing the stories, programs, and patterns that have created the holes or tears in the fabric of existence. Throughout the ancestral lines, throughout the genetic lines, and throughout the consciousness of the global grids as well as the multiverse. Everything exists within this web, and the golden threads are weaving through, touching all beings in the highest and best ways, so their evolutionary codes can come back online, remembering their creative genius, powerful, deliberate creators on the path, living with purpose, consciously caring for their current environments, seeing the interweaving, interconnectivity of all things. The relationships come back to wholeness, healing, and health as we see the holographic representation of the whole in the other. The density lifts off of the time matrix to come back into the holographic reality. All parallel lives existing simultaneously in the now. So we can move through the scales by changing our vibrational tones, rearranging the particles to experience and see any and all things, bringing alive the version of reality we want to experience in the now. Dream it alive. All your greatest wishes, hopes, and desires. That version of reality is awaiting your yes, your acceptance, your allowance at the leading edge. You must be clean and clear to receive the fullness of that vibrational tone. So you're increasing the octave of the operation within the systems, as well as creating a harmonic coding, finely tuning your instrument to that vibrational tone. Feel it, see it, believe it, live it, be it. Must take it on fully with as your new template, your new temple. It will instantly change and rearrange the body matrix. Your vehicle and vessel will match that of your beliefs. We are activating these new grids, and you must practice them into being, putting them in place by looking for it, seeing it, living it, believing it, weaving in the timelines seamlessly. So the quantum healing is smooth and gentle, evenly pulsing through your life to make harmonic changes, gentle, graceful shifts, and waking up to a new reality, one that serves the diamond heart, the divine light of who you truly are. All of the interference just gets burned off and alchemized through the transmutation, transformation, changing form, and recycled, spinning the toroidal force field so it fountains out and pours down back into the earth. The earth is revitalized, renewed in the composting process. The energy is exchanged, given back to its origins, rearranged and returned with this freshness. Revitalization, rejuvenation returns to the body matrix as fuel, changing fuel over to the light love essence, releasing the habit of fear, doubt, worry, stress, sick, broke, tired, busy, releasing it, sending it down, gathering it all up in a ball, shooting it into the core inferno, purifying it in the fires of our consciousness, remembering who we are, truly are, as powerful co-creators, deliberate in our focus, directing our energies with our attention, setting clear intentions and carrying them out. Strong and stable, as well as open, flexible, and free. In our body, in our minds, in our belly, in our emotions. Sending all of the stories back to their timelines. Choosing powerfully this new reality in the now. Bowing, revering, and respecting the ancestral lines, the conditioning and programming for the ages and eons are sent back to their proper slice of time. We extract, like golden nuggets, into our power centers only the parts and pieces that are serving us. We honor and respect the challenges, trials, tribulations, and difficulties as part of the growing edge, and release that program now so we can learn through sovereignty, joy, happiness, love, and honor. All of the nobility codes are set, activated with the alignment principles and our high council, so we can learn and grow with more grace and ease, flourishing, thriving, prospering. We allow all this to happen to us and through us smoothly and easily, participating, being a cooperative quantum player on the path to empowerment. Taking on the new sacred geometric crystalline codes, staying plugged in to this one channel. Core essence, sourcial self, embodiment of the soul matrix. Every cell has already been encoded and initiated from the beginning of time to hold the infinite intelligence of the multiverse, a holographic representation of the whole that can be activated through our alignment and initiation. Call upon this innate power, this inherent gift, by counting your blessings, activating the love paradigm, the joy experience, the upliftment and uplevelment of your being through the connection to soul, source self, becoming source powered, living in the now. Connect with your master level future self who is present in this moment, future presencing, by mirroring and mapping with the parts of you that are already enlivened, enlightened, elevated to those states. It's all available in quantum time. Let it feel good to receive those blessings, open up to more grace, live in peaceful ease and harmony with all of life. Thriving in this web of existence, allowing the fullness of your being to come alive in the meditation process. This quantum healing is complete and has happened, allowing the body matrix to catch up with the timelines. Increase your vibrational tone to receive the gifts. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Release the density of your being and stay grounded through the electromagnetics so there can be a merging of heaven and earth through this body, through the embodiment. Practice it into being. Let it become the gift that you offer to the world. Your living embodied example of divine grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this time, this place, this space, one another, this opportunity to deepen our practice and connect. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Namaste.